From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Striding in for Houston, champ. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Polo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get
into the box now.
Pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Everybody's
liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And a relay home, but this won't be in time. Riding in
what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners.
Well, that has that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
The guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this.
With the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston.
Only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put him in. Oakland A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Roberto Valdez. Thursday night baseball on MLB Network from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, stepping up to. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone as it's in. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the
2-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this stepping in.
That one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the throw in gets away from him.
Catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in.
Next up for the 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. Springer rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs hits better left hand.
Play to first. How about that? Final. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball to second. This could be two. What a stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Safe. Coming to the plate now. They've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the...
Here now the 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get this one. And the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance. So he's our top player of the game. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, game 3 of this 4-game series. The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, look at the sliding. There. Relay to first in time, and just like that, decided. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one. Ready for another chance. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Next up for the
Astros late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home. We'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Hit out towards second. Reined in. The second for one. On to first. A double play. Stepping into the...
It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only... When I'm sitting 1-0.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they will not get him at third. He's in several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there.
Yeah, he picked up 2 hits in this one, and both were well hit and timely. Ended up with a triple and...
Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Today it's the finale. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Left side. There's one. And for the second time in 2 innings here. At the plate, Champ. Drilled to the left side. And there's his first base hit in this one. Los Angeles posted 15 runs in this one. Long earns the win, his second. We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Global. Wind up and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Rocket. In time to first, and there are 2 away. 4, the final tally. The Texas Rangers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside. Striding in.
And they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but
there's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 0-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake.
Time. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in one.
At this level, you cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just...
Final score. The Houston Astros get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Luis Diaz coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's going. Drilled to the right side. It's flat. Throw in time at first. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Bregman. For one. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Astros used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air tonight. So coming to the 1-1. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Gone! So it's a solo shot. Scoreboard, it's now a 3-1 ball game.
Oh, man. That can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
At the plate, very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Seattle Mariners jumped out to an early lead. Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. So digging in.
90 feet anyway, kid.
Here comes the first pitch. Out into right center. Well hit. Springer is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Seattle took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lucas Giolito notches. Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Next up for the midst of a 5-game slide. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. It's a 2-run shot. Have taken a 2-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Right to him. On to first, and they turn the double play. Trying to pick things up, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he...
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its hard hit ball to second. Oh, a dive. He gathers the throw. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Kicking off the top.
This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. The 9th inning's underway. 5 the final. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back.